You know what, John? They just got done. We just got done with steak and hot dogs, and there were some really happy guys, and then there were guys not as happy. So, there's consequences to losing, and that's one of the consequences that we had on Friday.
What'd you eat?
I ate a hot dog.
Oh, there you go. Hang on a second.
As a commissioner, I ate a hot dog.
Now, was that your choice, or did you designate yourself the on the losing team?
Well, I just designated myself because I wanted those guys who lost know that we care about them and that we were going to stand with them. But I want to tell you, it was a great hot dog. I can't complain.
If Rich was the head coach, he'd be eating steak.
Yeah, I think that's true. I really do think that's true.
He would have had steak and a hot dog. He would have had both.
You know me too well. Well, from what we could see on the sideline, it looked like you guys got a lot of work done. How much do you believe closer are you to a finished product or having answers at specific position battles, or does that work continue this offseason and the summer to come?
Yeah, well, I've always broken down the season itself, the preparation into, 4 phases. And, you start with your phase 1, what you do in the weight room, what you do in the winter conditioning, the competitiveness. And what we've done is we've got a top 10%, we've got a middle 80, and we got a bottom 10. And everything we do, we evaluate. And every time we evaluate, we obviously share with the position groups and the individuals, and we talk about being competitive every day. And so during phase 1, I was pleased. We'd like to have more guys in the top 10, and believe me, it's hard to get there. But we'd like to have more guys. But I thought we showed a toughness as a team, what Coach Hall puts them through, both mentally and physically. And then, we got into phase 2, which is our spring football, and that becomes your developmental. You do some things in that phase 1, position specific, but, the developmental and the fundamentals and the techniques and, gaining knowledge of concepts on both sides of the ball. And if you know the concepts and you have the knowledge and you play with good fundamentals and techniques, it gives you an ability to play fast and play physical. So as we move forward, obviously we go through and we'll start up cutting up everything offensively, defensively, and in the special teams. But the spring game itself, it was great to get 15 days. It was great to be able to play in front of families and some fans. And I thought overall, when you come right off the field, you always want to get that film looked at so you have maybe some more answers and just a little better evaluation of what we did. I thought we played with good effort, and I thought there was some physicalness and some speed on both sides of the ball.
Brady Hoke joining us right now on Extras. And what did you think specifically, Coach, in regards to your quarterback play when you went back and watched the film? What did you like, and what do you need to clean up?
Yeah, well, I know directly after the game when we talked, there were some plays in there. I think we needed to play better at that position. I know I mentioned that for 14 days, I thought all 3 of the guys did a lot of good things. You look at the spring game, and there's some good things. And I thought Lucas and Jordan and Jalen all had some moments. I do think it's a wide open competition that will keep going because I don't think we're in any kind of a place to say this guy's a starter, this guy's 2, this guy's 3. I think, overall, Lucas probably had the best spring. I think Jalen, his knowledge of the system, only being here since January, I think will continue to improve and grow. And I like some of the things, obviously, that Jordan has done. So, this is going to be a huge off-season summer for him when it comes to Skelly and 7-on-7 and what they do in the weight room and what they do in the conditioning. The one thing our quarterbacks do everything everybody else does. Our kickers do everything everybody else does. And you earned respect and you earned leadership from doing things that way.
I think that's smart. Yeah, I remember that's the way I did it in college as well. And you're right. It builds camaraderie. Nobody gets special treatment. Hey, just because it is a competition, do you see some shades of these guys trying to force things when you get together as a team? You know what I mean?
Yeah. And Rich, I think that's exactly the case to some degree on Friday. We haven't played in front of people, and it wasn't a lot. But we haven't been in that setting. And I do think too many times when they all three have an ability to extend plays and run the football, I think there were opportunities there that they decided to make the big play and go for the long pass down the field. And we've got to do a better job of finishing routes. And when they do start to scramble, we've got to get in a good scramble mode as receivers, coming back to the ball or, going and turning and going deep with it. So I do think they tried to force some things. I'd rather them do it last Friday than the first Saturday in September. So it's going to be a great competition. It's going to make all three of them better. And if that's what happens, it's going to make us better.
Did you learn some things about your secondary, specifically on defense? Because obviously you're replacing a lot of key parts, including some guys that are going to play at the next level, one of which was drafted in Darren Hall. I'd love to get your thoughts on that. But what did you think about the play from your secondary, and what questions do you still have?
Yeah, I met I had my last evaluation meetings today with the corners and the safeties, and we've done something different with it because it's evaluation with everybody there. And, who would you rank number one? Who would you rank number 5? And they have to talk about it in front of their peers. And, it's been interesting to see how some of them have been very aggressive with it. This guy's got to do a better job doing this. And I got to do a better job in my leadership or whatever it might be. And it's been really eye-opening. And I think, Taylor and Trent, I think, have the ability, have the mindset to be, Mountain West Conference type players. I think they do. Pat McMorris, I think, is really going to be a good football player for us. I think at the other corner position right now, Alan Branch is a guy who's really done some good things. But I think overall, the corner position is one that I think we need to focus in the most. I think we need to get a little better there. And really that whole group. And I told him that this morning. You look at Darren, and we're so proud of him, being a 4th round, 108th pick. And, this is a guy who graduated in 3 years, has started to work on a master's, unbelievable young man. It wasn't around him, but, 2 seasons really. And really, I got a lot of respect for him.
Yeah, no doubt. So do I. What a tremendous career on the Mesa. But also a lot of your guys signed as free agents too. Dwayne Johnson Jr., he joins him in Atlanta. Jacob Capra is going to Green Bay as an undrafted free agent. Tariq Thompson signed with the Bills. Kyle Spalding is going to the Chargers. I mean, and I'm probably forgetting some, but
well, you got one. You got the only one you missed was Turner Bernard, our long snapper. He's going to the Vikings. And I'll tell you what's neat about that group of guys. All of them have a bachelor's degree or a master's degree. So they've
Wow.
all done a great job representing Aztec football, not only on the field, but in the classroom. And like I said, Darren graduated in 3 years. And so it tells you a lot about our academic support program here and the character and the culture that we want to have.
No, Rich graduated in 6.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
well,
take
that's
that,
okay.
Darren.
That was first grade.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right.
All right, we'll be over for steaks in about 20 minutes. Thanks, Coach, for doing it. Have a good spring. Thanks for hopping on.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.